If you're having flushing problems or leaks on a Kohler toilet, a flush valve replacement should fix everything. It's actually a pretty simple job, and I'll show you step by step how to do it. So let me show you what's happening with my toilet. This is the flush valve, and it basically turns the water on and off with the positioning of the float. But on mine, the water was constantly running, and this tube fills the bowl after flushing. There shouldn't be any water coming out of here when the arm is raised. But no matter what, the water won't stop. This resulted in 2 very high water bills. So let me show you how I replace this. First, shut off the water line behind the toilet. At this point, I can confirm the water has stopped. The replacement part I'm using is this Fluidmaster universal toilet fill valve, and I'll list it in the description so it's easy for you to find. To start, I need to flush the toilet to drain the tank. Then I'll lift the flapper to release more water. After that, there's still about an inch of water left, but it's more manageable now. With the water shut off, I can detach the supply line. For this, I was actually able to loosen it by hand. But with the plastic nut, I needed channel locks first. And be sure you have a towel placed under the toilet for easier cleanup. Now hold a large bowl underneath and lift the flush valve up a little bit. As you can see, having a towel down below can help avoid a large mess. Okay, here I'll show you the parts side by side. The Fluidmaster valve is almost identical to the Kohler one, except for the color. But notice the new part is shorter. That's not a problem. All I have to do is twist the tube out until it matches the height of the original one. Then slide the locking collar down to secure it in place. At this point, I'm basically going to reverse all the steps from before. Here, find the included wing nut from the package. Then use it to secure the Fluidmaster valve to the tank. Just make sure it's tight, and no tools are needed for this one. Now I can attach the water line. Again, make sure this is secure. Next, find these 2 parts and connect them together. Then slip the tube onto the flush valve. Notice that when I install the valve that the outlet is pointed directly to the right of the tank. Now clip the other end onto the drain opening, and make sure the rubber tube is pointing directly into the center. At this point, I can turn the water back on. I hope you can see that this is a repair anyone can do. I wish I knew about this leaking toilet sooner. The constant water leak resulted in a $400 and a $600 water bill. So this water level looks perfect now. But if further adjustment is needed, then use this dial to set it higher or lower. Even if you've never done this before, it shouldn't take more than 15 to 20 minutes to do this repair. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all my weekly videos.